Hello people, good day and welcome back to the Freetongue Herald. And see una know say anytime we get updates but the current social and economic situation na Sierra Leone we dey bring and come to una. So una sef go know exactly wetin dey happen. And then una go add una voices and una opinions to the particular discourse. And see we all know say no to secrets, especially we wey dey follow the social media na alone, that the APC hold a particular meeting wey dem categorically call say na a knack meeting. Also, beaucoup people be alleged say Dr.Samura KAMARA no be dey in attendance for that particular meeting day. And we don't get beaucoup instances of people them, especially the publicity secretaries them of the APC, where they come on air, they talk to Sierra Leoneans them, and they tell the APC supporters then say, make them pull their out come out from this particular 2023 elections, that the leadership not they tell them to, that the election they lost, and then for look forward to 2028. So with all that where they go on within the APC, beaucoup people them where they na Samura KAMARA inside, men don't come out and give them only lay nothing but waiting them think in as much as this whole issue concern. One part them vocal people here we can talk about it in the way they happen within the APC, and the former chairman and leader of the SLPP, we na Chief Sumano Kapen. We all know say na a wise person and in council can go a long way for them people we can eat them. But in this particular audio, Chief Sumano Kapen being calm and talk about that particular instance of a particular NAC meeting being held where Dr. Samura KAMARA no been there in attendance. According to Ram, he feels say the APC at this point in time lack leadership, then lack timing, and then lack the thing them way make up very good leaders them, especially in the political landscape. In this particular audio, he been go on for tell them say, if them try for sideline Dr. Samura KAMARA from the APC party, it would destroy the party totally. According to him, he says Samura KAMARA na like a vulture, and that's na in gets the grassroots supporters. Now the grassroots supporter pick him, so then get for make sure say them fend away for amend them differences and able work to them. Well, basically, we're not going to tell you exactly all waiting inside the particular audio. You take your time and listen and tell me all what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, not forget to share. But most importantly, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime we get some kind of update here, you will be one of the first people and we will be notified. Until then, stay blessed.
Good day to all Ephesians. Today, na Thursday, the 25th July, 2024. I don't need advice. I don't need talk. I don't need counsel, especially to the leadership of the APC. I do am wholeheartedly for two reasons. I be don declare for APC, and I'm now a member of the APC. Secondly, the wisdom and the experience what I don't get when I was chairman and leader of the SLPP for 4 years and deputy chairman and leader under John Oponjo Benjamin for a period of 2 years. And the SLPP na the oldest political party na Sierra Leone. Seka Stevens na be one of the founding fathers of the SLPP. Me and John Benjamin, after the SLPP lost the elections in 2007, the party was in a serious crisis Eventually, John Benjamin became the chairman and leader. What you will go through, but today, John Benjamin and I know they, in the scheme of things, now the SLPP. But the two people they will rescue the SLPP will make it be intact when everything was amiss. We are not part of the scheme of things. But the service we render to the party will be intact. Che will left. Today I take pride about the achievements women John Benjamin make towards the SLPP. It was very triumphant. And a number of people they know the role what we play when I was chairman and leader. One of me audios that have been called 2-3 people there will be know, will get an inkling. The likes of Andrew Kiley, my nephew, Kande Yomkela, Alpha Chimbo, Dr. Kadishi say, I mean, they lead them, this lady, and then find gentlemen here, including John Benjamin, to members of the international community. The EU, we had about 4 meetings. And to the American ambassador, Mr. Hooper, we had 2 meetings there. We packaged what will eventually become the regime change. And there was a time for 3 good years when I was chairman, there was hardly a week they passed one or they go now, one of the radio stations there. Because all the ones they will be the operating radio, they've been very fond of me because I am able to articulate on issues. And one what really I played a very crucial role. Now when the APC became with that arrangement where they say then they try to stabilize the economy. What I said then, and I continue for preach, now all the sessions they were being get, now they radio stations, is that austerity at the time was not an option but a necessity. Because the inflationary rates we don't they go at epic proportions at the material time. And it was not just the question of the inflationary rates. But as Samura go know, because one of the best economists then it was Edmond Koroma, one of the finest economists then. That the pressure on inflation, na Now, the most difficult thing for control, now you don't become hyper. Now, from that same day, the international community begin realize say the SLPP had people who understand the management of an economy. So they contacted me. I don't want to go into details. Now that's how they appeal to the leadership of the APC. The leadership of the APC. Do ya? Una work in unison. Whatever it takes, it is never too late. Then political economists then say an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. In each of the commentary they make, and they appeal to me younger brothers, they always, the chairman of the party is my younger brother. And may get a very close affinity stemming from Mikoto, Cherno Maju Kamara. That man, they see me young one as a baby, go they be dinner Mambolo with the uncle, Pa Laji Malado, who married me auntie. And he married another social woman who born Isa Malado na Rukel na Mambolo Chibdo. Me auntie na be Haja Saudatu. Anytime I see him, I dey always ask for Mikoto, Cherno Maju Kamara. And also my younger brother, who happens to be my commander, a very brilliant man in the person of Alhaji Usman Yansane. Very affable character. And I been get a meeting with them together with another distinguished personality. Well, I go to the night, check me. To an old man who be don play a very unique role na the APC in the person of Paichi Kamara. These are two distinguished personalities who we can say they possess the institutional memory of the APC party. We been get a very long conversation. Very long conversation. Na Ichi Kamara use. It was very refreshing and very inspiring. And we were trying for work out an arrangement whereby they will facilitate a meeting for the leadership for let them meet now in residence. So that we're able to find ways for let the leadership work together so that it will be very decisive in whatever action wouldn't they contemplate or would they want for put in action, to come out with a plan of action. And we are to meet subsequently. But I've become very much worried because of the current saga of twists and intrigues what they unfold na the APC leadership. The meeting they had on Monday, I had stated in our conversation that I don't think that meeting was timely. But I don't think the message was conveyed. Now, that meeting don't go open a can of worms. What saved the situation? Now, what Dr. Samura no be attend that meeting. It be for proof otherwise. You know, people they know they learn. In politics, you know, go take things there for granted. You know, for take your opponent for granted. The timing now one of the most important canons in the world power dynamics. The leadership forget the ability for take into account the timing. The art of timing is very, very important. Because when you rush on certain issues, it will lead to catastrophe in politics, in the game of power. So the timing has to be right. I went through it. There was a time who began meeting na PPRC under the late man, Justice Jonah Thompson. During the discussions who began na PPRC, it was very, very bitter. But will be resolved so forget a meeting of neck, and that their aspirants them therefore take part in that meeting. When we had that meeting, what happened there? That was the greatest disappointment I don't ever get in my life. We saw Alpha Chimbu them, Kande Yumkela them, Munda Rogers, Chief Ndomina them. They've been there at that gate. Che again for go down, for let them go open the gates. Watching Pasianda for enter now na the main entrance door became impossible. And with them pictures, then they begin go out. Now one of the factors they were decide say enough is enough. We will go by the convention. I will back out. That incident day. But it was good. EBK, he gets a fine gentleman. All things that can go out of hand, he can know how he go salvage. Even they help we a lot. Otherwise, things would have been impossible. So if me don't go through all that in the day, and then people here, what they now the opposition, they were in governance, they knew what was happening. The strengths and stress, the obstacles them, what an opposition party they go through. And some of them were in high positions. Today, then they now opposition. Then they make them say mistakes they again. They know they listen. Una they destroy the APC. And I be don't tell una about the last audio. Any attempt what una they make for put Samura aside, what you don't do in homework from 2018, 2017, 18, up to this time, the man don't do homework. He don't carve a political niche. Now the political landscape of Sierra Leone, a force to be reckoned with. I tell you, say Samura na a vulture. Na the vulture. And in the dynamics of power, even in the animal kingdom, what the hunter then they go, or the animals them, the survival of the fittest. When the land go kill any animal of his own prey, where each and the balance what they left, the vulture they up. They watch. The hyena, like you always get the best part of it. That is the loss of power. The vulture. Samura has become the vulture. All them shaona they do narapachi, they this and that, disagreement, this and the beneficiary is Samura. The people are with him. Nobody no go able for at this time. We go able for demolish am. It no go possible. It don't happen at the SLPP. We saw it. Over a dozen of great men na the SLPP. What be they vie for the flag bearership? They all be they fetch one man. Go the grassroots. They don't accept. When we go for the 2011 elections for a flag bearer, na Miata conference, they all ganged against one great man When they don't done the voting, something happened who really, it was unbelievable. Everybody ran away. I was the only one person by the entire executive where they be elect who been there at the hall. Now one of the man they would the guide mother. Now he come to me say, "Hey, Dipa," he say, "You na man who will respect." He say, "I'm going to protect you." Now he match me up to China House. Later, I appealed to two elders. Lady go call mother, the chairman, then John Benjamin, myself, who go meet to Mr. Sawi, who was my colleague in the civil service. He was my senior both at Furabe College and in the service. I do go arrange, and things worked. Again, when he come back, maybe don't left in Kenema. But I knew he was going to emerge. Because any side where you get a situation, we hold on there by the chiefly system. We now 4, 5, or 6, 8, they come up for chieftaincy. Then the 6, 7 gang against one person. You always know, say, nine they emerge as nine are the anointed. But people never know their issues here. Samura nine are the vulture. And now man they don't work hard. No side, no day, no corner of Sierra Leone, no, they wouldn't know the name Samura. Just like in the SLPP, there was no corner of Sierra Leone wouldn't know Bisabi mother. And the APC is a splintered party. Now that team the man they talk say, when they fetch inside the chunk, a team no chunk. Then you are they outside the chunk. If they're doing homework, for goodness sake. When you are chairman of such a party and you have somebody who they dominate the grassroots, you have to work with him. The executive has to work with him. It's happening in the SLPP. Otherwise, the grassroots then go frustrate you. You go use all types of mechanisms for let put it under control, but you're not going able. The thousands who said it there, for let go get cool heart, now they just get for balance, or you have to be very calm. Now the situation where the APC don't find itself. When I get for think twice so. Now they embark for group and registration, all this. So areas the owner will go there, now run when I get for run. It don't happen at the SLPP. Una see am, what una be there in governance. But people don't learn. And the earlier and the appeal to Alhaji Usmani and Sane, whatever misgivings so you don't get, what you would not start, then people here, Paichi Kamara is prepared to meet this group so that they go iron out differences. Unale will know Sidom, they watch the APC. All what they will achieve, they fizzle out. The longer it takes, the more serious the situation. And Kipling, the American philosopher poet, now he say, if you can keep your head above water when all others are losing theirs, maybe you may not understand the gravity of the situation. Of course, people don't understand the gravity of the situation. Who don't befall that the APC, the anxiety, the anticipation, na a source for concern. My nephew, Imran T, he don't make series of appeals for goodness sake, so that there will be unison and decisiveness. But still, people are reluctant. The position what Samura don't find himself, that God don't put on you. You like it or not. The people in Nigeria don't accept the APCians. The man they go na the mosque there, na stampede. Any say how Samura go, na stampede dey. But una not dey see, una get such a person with all the experience what the man don't get. For let come salvage this country from the situation we don't do now. They would be frustrated again. It is not fair. Now let me go to part 2.
Thank you for where you don't take your time and listen. And you soft hear the words of wisdom where come out from the Chief Sumano Kapen. Well, tell me what you think about this particular advice to the APC in the comment section. Don't forget for like, don't forget for share. But most importantly for subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that anytime we get any kind of update here, you will be one of the first people them we go be notified. Then we kindly keep we comments them as respectful as possible so that we write them, no we infringe on other people and write them as we all equal before the law. Plenty thank you and God bless Sierra Leone.